Hey, real quick, if you haven't grabbed these 65 digital products that you can create and sell right now, you can download it completely for free at herownmagic.com/65. And if you haven't checked out the Digital Magic membership yet, where you can get continued digital product creation tips, tutorials, and virtual co-working sessions, come check that out too. herownmagic.com/DMM. Now let's get on to this episode. What's up, magical human? Hey, if you're like me and you want to create a bigger impact on the world, why not share your knowledge and talents with others? Welcome to the podcast where I share marketing strategies, product creation tips, and real life stories of how women all over the world are using their knowledge and creativity to build a life and business they love on their terms. I'll share with you over a decade of knowledge and show you how you can take what you already know and do and package it into a digital product like a course, membership site, or digital download that sells globally. I'm Amy Jo, and you're listening to the Digital Magic Podcast. I'm too excited. I can't even talk. That's how excited I am for this episode. I'm too excited to even do a fancy intro because I'm going to be talking to you about literally turning any thought basically that you have into a digital product. And you may be thinking, how? I offer one-to-one services, or there's no way, like I offer a physical product. How can I also incorporate digital products into my business model? And let me tell you, my friend, I'm about to blow your mind. And I know this because I've seen people's eyeballs like bing, go like that anytime I start talking about this and tell them the possibilities of what they can incorporate into their life, into their business when it comes to creating and selling digital products. Are you ready? Of course you are. But before we do that, I want to make sure that you have downloaded my 65 digital products you can create and sell online. It's on my website completely for free. Go to herownmagic.com and grab that. And if you have not subscribed to Her Own Magic on YouTube, what you doing? Get over there. Hit that subscribe button. I have some tutorials over there. It's a new cute little channel, and I think you would like to follow along. So I will meet you there also. Now let's get into this. Now, if you are thinking digital products, and you're thinking, well, I don't know how to create a PDF, or I don't know how to create an online course, or I don't even know how that would fit into my business model. We're going to be talking about all of that today, but I'm also going to show you how if you have, let's say you have a physical product business, a handmade product business, one-to-one services that you offer, I'm going to show you how you can add in digital products to business models like that as well. Now, most people think when it comes to creating a digital product, automatically they go to creating an online course or creating like a digital download. Now, oftentimes people will start working one-to-one. They'll do like coaching sessions, consulting, something like that, and they'll get really familiar with their audience, so the people that they're working with, and they will understand what problems their clients are facing, what are they struggling with, what do they have questions about, where are they kind of stuck. And so they work with them one-on-one until they really understand the ins and outs of their clients and their customers. And once you do that, and that could take 6 months, it could take 2 years, it's really up to you how long you want to do that until you get, a really strong foundation of what people are coming to you for and what your zone of genius is, if you will. Now, once you establish that and you know all of this information of their problems, their pain points, where they're getting stuck, a way that is very easy to kind of transition into a digital product model is to start offering an online course. And what that could look like is if you look back on all of the customers and the clients that you have worked with over that period of time, you'll probably find that golden thread. We talk about this a lot in my mastermind. It's like the golden thread. What is that common theme between things? And so if you're working with a lot of clients, you'll probably notice like, oh, a lot of people are coming to me for this, or I'm helping a lot of people around this type of transformation. And so you're going to start noticing that common theme, and you're going to start taking notes, and you're going to say, okay, this is the common theme. Here's the transformations that I have been able to provide for my client, for my customer, and how can I incorporate this into, you could call it a method, you could call it a system, call it whatever you want, but how can I really kind of narrow this down into 3 to 5 bullet points that I can teach on and then serve that kind of on a silver platter to oncoming potential customers so that they can start learning from you, even if they're not sitting down with you one-on-one. Now, what this could look like, I'm going to give you an example of one of my clients who helps people grow on LinkedIn. And so she has worked with people one-on-one to understand where are they getting stuck when it comes to their growth, specifically on the LinkedIn platform, and how can she create a product that will then teach her method to her customers when she's not behind the computer, when she's not sitting at a desk and she doesn't have to do these one-on-one calls anymore, right? So it's taking what you have been working on with your clients and your customers and taking that and how can you package that into something that is a little bit more generic but still teaches your method easily and seamlessly, where you can kind of package this up and hand it off to potential customers and clients and say, hey, this is the method that I teach. Here's the bullet points, you probably have training videos or whatever to create this amazing online course. But that is kind of the overall progression of how I typically see people going from, one-to-one services into an online course offering. Now, it does not always have to look like that. That's just something that's very familiar to me, and a lot of my clients come to me when they're ready for that transition. They have the results, they have the transformations, they have a chunk of testimonials, and they're ready to start incorporating in a digital product. Now, I promised you that I would talk to you about how do we start incorporating digital products into a physical product business. So someone who maybe makes handmade items, maybe they're like, well, my business can't run unless I make this thing by hand. Like, that's how I make my money. How do I even transition what I know or what I do into a digital product? And I am just so excited. This is where the thinking outside the box and the gears start turning, and stuff that I really like to talk about is right here. Let's say you design websites and you work with people one-on-one to get their brand up and running by creating these beautiful websites. Why don't you start selling website templates? This is things that you can create one time and you can sell them over and over. And if you need validation that people are buying website templates, you know that they are. But if you need this, you can go to Etsy, you can go to Creative Market, you can go to any of those platforms that sell stuff online, and you can look up website templates for sale. People sell them all over Etsy. They're all online. But that's going to give you an additional revenue stream of things that you can sell without being stuck behind your computer. So yes, you have to create the thing. So you have to digitally design this website template, but then you can put it on your site where people can purchase from you. So while you are working with your one-on-one clients, or while you're off at the beach, or while you're grocery shopping, you still have a revenue stream that can sell for you. Okay? Templates, yeah. I'm like, where can you incorporate templates into your business? This is not just for website people, it's for anybody who has an online business. Where can you incorporate templates? And I will tell you that template shops, things that are like 90% done where people can just download it and add in their little sprinkle of whatever, sell so well. My course creation template vault is one of my highest sellers because it's simple. You download the templates and people can customize it. They can add in their text, whatever, because it's 90% done. How-tos and tutorial videos. There's another one. So if you find yourself, like maybe you're working with one-on-one clients and you constantly are having to record videos and send it to them like, this is how you do this. Why don't you turn that into a digital product? Why? Because you know that multiple people are asking the same thing. So what you can do is record a video training. It doesn't even have to be this huge course. It could be like one-off video training. You sell it for $29 or whatever on your site. You record it once and you sell it over and over. Here's one that I think really gets people's gears turning. And this is an idea for those handmade sellers out there. Maybe you're selling, jewelry, or you're selling candles, or, it's very hands-on and you're thinking like, how do I turn this into a digital product? Or how do I create an additional revenue stream that is a digital product where I am not having to, work until 3:00 at night trying to get these things out the door to my customers? Here's an example. For those of you who, you can look this up on Etsy, they're like beaded bracelets and they're really pretty and they have a design. You can customize them. You can, they're just really, really pretty with like the real teeny tiny beads, and they have this design. So a lot of people will say like, I want to sell these bracelets online, and they start doing that. But of course they reach burnout. Why? One, they could be undercharging, but two is that's a lot of work. And let's say you get 10 orders and they're expecting you to ship them out by Monday and it's Friday. What are you doing all weekend? That's a lot. So if we think outside the box of incorporating an additional revenue stream, what's that going to look like for this specific person who is making these handmade amazing beaded bracelets? For me, what I would do is I would sell pattern templates where people can download the pattern template where you have designed, okay, this is how many beads go on a row, this is how many beads go down. You have maybe a little bit of instructions, but they can see and take that pattern and then they can make their own bracelet. That way they are happy because they have the instructions, they have the pattern, they can make this amazing thing, and you're happy because you get to just enjoy your weekend and you don't have to be stuck, making all these bracelets on an amazing weekend where you could be out enjoying other things. Another one of my clients who I had a brainstorming session with, she's a photographer, and she's like, how can I make additional money with this photography business when I am on the road? She does travel photography. So she's on the road and she's out taking all these amazing pictures, and she'll meet up with clients and she'll take their pictures. And she's like, how can I add an additional revenue stream when this is very hands-on right now? You know what I would say? What a lot of people would say actually would be, oh, you can take amazing pictures and you can sell them on places like Upsplash and Pexels, and these are online photo websites where when people view and download your photos, you get a little commission, but it's a little tiny commission. So my thought would be, if you want to control either that commission rate, what you could do is something that is on Social Curator. There's a lot of different platforms out there where basically it's a membership site, so your customers would pay monthly to get access to your photos and be able to use them on their social media. So you're creating a membership site where they pay you monthly. They probably pay you $29 a month or whatever, and they get access to using your work commercially. Now, this is up to you if you want to go that route. If you do not want to go that route, then the other thing you could do is start teaching photographers how to be amazing like you are. And so you could teach them, this is how you use your camera, or you could even start selling affiliate products and say, this is the camera that I use, here's the link, and then you get an affiliate commission. So there's a lot of different opportunity there. You just kind of decide what you have time for and what you would want to launch and be in charge of, right? It all comes down to you when it comes to creating and selling these digital products. How much time do you have? How much time do you want to have? Membership sites do take a little bit more work depending on what all goes into them and, what all you want to offer on the back end to your clients and your customers. But again, this is your brainstorming session. So taking you through, where's your business at? What are you doing now? Where do you want it to be? And where is the opportunity and the possibility to kind of take pieces of what either you're doing or what you're teaching already and pull them out and create a digital product that gives you more freedom, gets your clients and customers excited and more engaged in what you're offering because they get to learn from you or engage with you on a different, deeper level. That's what we're talking about. So my suggestion to you would be, as you are kind of doing this brainstorm list, you're going through the possibilities, is start getting on Etsy, start getting your feelers out as far as what is on the market, what are things that people are creating when it comes to digital products that you can start incorporating into your life and into your business. And I will tell you, if you haven't downloaded that 65 digital products to create and sell from my website, herownmagic.com, go over there, grab it. But there's so many ideas in there. I think I'm even going to add more at some point because really when I say you can turn anything into a digital product or add a digital product into something, I truly mean it. And like I said, kind of that transition of going from working one-to-one into digital product creation is very common. A lot of people do it. So again, if you are doing things where you're sitting down, you're doing them, you're behind the screen, you're doing that handmade business, is there a way that you can teach that in digital product format, package it, and sell that? So again, go out, do your research, get inspired, get ideas, and I can't wait to see what you create. Thanks for joining me here on this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Aw man, this episode's over, but that's okay. You can come hang out in the Digital Product Female Entrepreneurs Facebook group, hang out with thousands of us making digital products, creating awesome, cool things, and selling them to the world. Come get inspired. Come hang out with us. There's thousands of us there, and we cannot wait to support you. Now, if you need some ideas on digital products that you can create and sell, go to herownmagic.com and download my freebie. It's 65 digital products you can create and sell by this weekend. It is waiting for you there. Go check it out. And you have an amazing week. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you next time. Go create your own magic.